has finally arrived, and this is first ice January walleyes. That sounds super weird because on a normal year, we're ice fishing walleyes in late November, all throughout December, and usually by January, the bite starts slowing down, right? Like our best bites in late November and December. This year, as everyone knows, crazy ice conditions. A lot of your larger, bigger lakes have just been unsafe to venture out on. We've seen it on Lake of the Woods, on Red Lake, on Mille Lacs Lake, just shifting ice, people getting rescued everywhere. You know, a lot of your big lakes just have not been safe, have not locked up. Well, cold weather's finally here, and we can get out on some bigger bodies of water and actually chase after walleyes. I don't know if I think we've caught a couple walleyes so far this year, but mainly been sticking to panfish, sticking to those smaller lakes, right? When you have poor ice conditions, stick to those smaller bodies of water that lock up and are safe and more controlled environment, right? But now that we have cold weather, we have snow, and we can get out here on some bigger bodies of water and chase after walleyes. Hopefully we're gonna see some bigger fish today. That's kind of the game plan. We're gonna set some iFish pros. We are going to jig and hopefully see some gorgeous fish. We're gonna be targeting deeper water here today, which ideally is gonna provide us with an all-day bite. You know, so many times of the year, shallow water fishing produces, right? But you're just stuck with a peak bite in the first 20 minutes and last 20 minutes of the day. We're gonna be fishing 25 to 30, 32 feet of water, and hopefully this bite's gonna last all day long. Stick with us, it's gonna be a good one. Season 7 of Superior Angling TV is brought to you by Eskimo Ice Fishing Gear. Burr.
There you go, my friend.
Burr.
Is that the glowing you're using?
That's the good one. That's the good one.
That one aside.
I hope this wind dies down.
It's supposed to, so.
Here we complain about warm temps all year, and now we get cold temps, and we're still complaining. But hey, at least we're catching walleyes today.
Yep.
Throw some extra baits in my pocket. Rods, minnows, graph. All right. This is 30, 31 feet. A little bit deeper. So this lake fishes deeper, hey?
Yeah, it's a deep lake. Walleyes like to hang out deep.
That's fun because catching walleyes out of deep water is an absolute blast just because that fight time, right? Like, we're so used to catching fish out of 5, 6 feet of water. You set the hook and the fish is there. This depth, you actually get a good fun fight out of them. So looking at the contour maps, this looks like more of like a highway, right? You know, imagine this as a highway and you have a nice shelf coming off here. There's not an underwater point here. It's more just a shelf and a break, and it's just kind of a highway right here. So what do you have back here? 36 to 40 feet of water, right?
It drops real quick. If we drill a hole 10 feet back, it'll be
Yep.
7, 8 feet difference in depth, and then same thing the other way, closer to shore.
Yep. So we're kind of looking at this as a fish, just, you know, it's just a highway. They're gonna come cruising through here. So we just gotta jig and be patient and wait for them. So we'll see. We may jump to a few spots today. I don't know. We'll see how the fish are moving today with this weather system in here. So
Yeah.
Off and on snow. We have some wind right now. It's pretty chilly, but hey, at least with cold temps, we can be out here fishing. So.
Yeah.
I fished, bro. That did not take long at all. Got him. Nice. First fish in the morning. First fish in the morning. What do you think, buddy? That only took not even 5 minutes.
That's quick.
Not even 5 minutes.
We're just getting settled in.
Oh,
Just got all our other holes drilled,
Right.
all the rods set up, Marcum's down.
I was jigging for a minute, and then you hear the iFish Pro go off. That is a good sound.
You grow to really love that sound,
Right.
especially when you ever hit like a lull. That's all you need. I think I got a rod down here.
Eric might have just seen a fish hit his jigging rod. In the meantime, this feels like a heavy fish. Come on, baby. This is what we were talking about, that deep water and how fun that fight is on walleyes, especially a little bit bigger walleyes. I don't know what size we're gonna see here today, but we're hopeful for, you know, some 18 to 23, 24, 25-inch fish. If this is a walleye, it's gonna be in that 20-inch range, I bet. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that. Oh, doggy, oh, look at this walleye. That is how you kickstart your morning, with a chunky 24, maybe 23 and a half. Solid 4-pound fish, just thick, right? That is a gorgeous fish, gorgeous walleye. I love it. January, finally cold temps, finally some really good ice to fish on, and we have big walleyes. Look what you walked away from, buddy.
What do you got, man?
We got ourselves a big old walleye.
I didn't want to lose a rod.
That's incredible. What a fish, huh? What a way to start the morning.
Yeah, that's a great start.
Wow. We are going to
Nice
have to get
fish.
pliers because that thing absolutely
I got
inhaled
some for you here.
that hook and minnow. But what a fish, man.
There
What
you
a fish. What a way to start our morning. This is going to be fun. All right, now alongside our iFish Pros, just with a bare minnow down there, we have our jigging rods as well. And we're really going to rely on our jigging rods to, you know, probably produce the most fish today, but you never know. I consider iFish Pros just bonuses, you know, have them out because they can produce as we just saw. But what we're going to be jigging with is Northland spoon. So the buckshot spoon and the coffin spoon are my two favorite. And new for this year are these super glow colors from Northland. I love the super glow white, but we also have a super glow blue and a pink. But my favorite is this super glow white in this buckshot spoon. You know, the buckshot spoon for me has just been a confidence bait ever since I started ice fishing 15 years ago, right? We've used buckshot spoons. It's just a staple, and it fishes very, very well in a little bit deeper water like we are here today. So I have the 1/4 ounce on. That just allows me to get down to that 30-foot depths pretty quick, but this 1/8 ounce one works pretty good too. But a little bit deeper water and a little bit more stained body of water here that we're on today. So, you know, that super glow down there is, you got the noise, you got that noise aspect of that buckshot spoon, but you also have that super glow aspect as well to call these walleyes in. And again, I'll reiterate one more time, we're just on the shoreline break essentially, and we have basin out here, right? And it starts to come up, and just consider this as the highway for these fish to cruise through. So we're just lined up, all of us, you know, myself, we have Joey, we have Eric, and our iFish Pros are all kind of on this break line right here in kind of a similar depth, that 29 to 30, 31 foot depth. So yeah, we're just gonna wait for these fish to cruise by. Whether we catch them jigging or iFish Pros, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, hopefully we're gonna see some nice walleyes today and put some more topside. Got 'em. That feels heavy. That feels heavy. Yeah, big head shakes. Yeah. You get those small little head shakes, you know it's a smaller fish. When it's just more like that, you know you got a better one on, and this feels good. And this is a spoon hopper rod from St. Croix. It's a 36-inch medium light, which I absolutely love. That medium light is such a fun fight with walleyes in the size range that we're catching here today. Big walleye, yeah, nice. Nice. Look at that fish. Stud. Awesome. Beautiful. And that Northland buckshot super glow spoon in that white in the corner of its mouth. You know, northern Minnesota, Ontario, white is the color. You can never go wrong. Did the trick. I love their stock red hooks on there too. Great bait, great walleye. Let's get back down there and catch a couple more. So much fun, hey? There's one coming up, come on.
Here we go.
Boom. You got him, buddy. That's good timing for me to be
It's a nice fish.
standing here next to you.
Yeah, thanks for walking over.
Heck yeah, buddy. What a bite we're seeing. I mean, that's just the fun part about this, is it's all day long, right?
Yeah, it's been just constant all day.
The madness does not stop. And these are just gorgeous walleyes. Like no giants, but the average fish is just, this is a big one here too, buddy. He's stuck right on the bottom. He's stuck on the bottom of the ice. There you go.
There we go.
Nice.
Here you go.
Big walleye, dude.
Perfect.
Look at that fish.
Nice.
Buddy. That's one of our bigger ones of the day. That's a big
perfect.
fish. Big fish. Northland buckshot right in the tip of the nose. Big walleyes out here in early January. First ice walleyes. Man,
First ice in January.
I know, it sounds so weird to say. Big walleyes. What a day we're having. That's another awesome fish. Your average size up here is just remarkable.
Yeah, this lake is pretty rewarding.
I mean, to catch these through the ice, I mean, those are really special fish.
It's a lot of fun.
Right? 2, 3, 4 pounders. Like, that's a heavy fish. They have girth. They're pretty color too, dark in color. Let's get that guy unhooked and back in the water, hey?
Perfect. Let's do it.
There it is. That feels good. This feels really good. You know, when they don't give you a bunch of small head shakes at the start, then it's going to be a good fish. Jeepers, look at this walleye, man. Look at this walleye. What a stud of a fish that is. Incredible. That's a gorgeous walleye. And he just choked that Northland bait. It is gone. Wow, what a fish. What a fight. That gets your heart going. Look at that walleye. That is an absolute beauty. Big walleye. Big walleye. Dark color. So much fun. What a fight. Let's get this fish back here. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. There she goes. Nice. Back down to the depths. Back down to the depths. Feels like another good fish. That's another good fish. These are all good fish in this spot. Big, slow head shakes. Look at that. This is gonna be a good fish. Greg's freezing. This is gonna be a good fish. That's what's fun about deep water, man. You just don't know what's down there. Big walleye. Big walleye. His head is stuck right there. Here we go. Look at that fish. Look at that fish. Man, look at that walleye. Incredible. What a fight. I mean, it's just so much fun. It just, this depth just mimics like the Mille Lacs Basin or Lake of the Woods Basin, you know, that 25 to 30 feet of water. Big walleyes. So much fun, huh? Chunky fish, gorgeous fish, dark. Wow. Seeing those marks come up on your Marcum graph, it definitely stops your heart and gets that adrenaline going. What a fish! Feeling that thing hit a jig rod is pretty special. Beauty, down she goes. That's cool. That caliber of fish is fun to catch through the ice, right? So many times it's 15 to 20 inch fish, which there's nothing wrong with them, but when you can get on a bite with fish of that size, it makes the day pretty dang fun. And yeah, this is some good action. All right, cold temps like these, you want to get in the habit of checking your iFish Pros every 20 minutes or so, because what happens is you develop a layer of ice like we see here And when your iFish Pros release, this clip isn't really able to slide through that ice, right? This clip is gonna get stuck. A fish feels that resistance, drops it, and he's gone. So try to get in a good habit of, when it's cold like this, walking around every 20 minutes. Really tend to your iFish Pros, you know, when it's cold. Get all that ice off the hole, maybe even check the minnow. But on our iFish Pro rods here, we're running 8-pound test monofilament. And on our jigging rods, we are running 10-pound test braid. And that's because when jigging, I want that sensitivity. I want that, you know, I want to be able to feel as much as I can down there in 25 to 30, 32 feet of water. I don't need sensitivity on these iFish Pros, right? These things set off. This is the sensitivity when I reel down to see if that fish is there within this deadeye rod from St. Croix. So that's kind of my sensitivity. I like the mono here. I like that stretch. Shut up. It was on there.
It was on.
Dude.
Go on.
Eric and I have kind of had a bet going if his jaw jacker's going to catch a fish or not, and it almost did. I think we both bet no that it wasn't going to.
Oh.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh.
Anyways, you know, as I was saying, I like that mono. I like that stretch on, you know, our set lines, our iFish Pros here. But for our jigging rods, that braid pays dividends just when you are fishing in that 25 to 30 plus feet of water. You can really, truly feel everything and have total control over that lure, so, and really capture those subtle bites, right? You wouldn't feel that with a monofilament in 30 to 35 feet of water. So that's kind of our setups for in regards to line. But yeah, we're just gonna walk around and check these iFish Pros, break all the ice off of them, and they've been producing well. Here we go. iFish just went off. There he is. Drag's a little loose. That feels like a better fish. These are all good walleyes. Such tough ice conditions this year all throughout November, December. Like, we just haven't been able to chase them, but now that January's here, we're able to get out here and catch some truly incredible walleyes. Another nice 18, 19 incher. That's gonna be perfect for a fish fry. We'll keep him on the ice, rebait, and get back down there. But it's not too often you can say like your first walleyes of the year come in January, right? Like on a normal year, we're ice fishing them and around Thanksgiving, late November, all throughout December. But with this, you know, just the way this year's been and those tough ice conditions, these are first ice walleyes here in January. It sounds so weird to say, but that's just the reality of it this year. But pretty rewarding now that we have cold temps to get out here and put some beautiful fish topside.
There's a nice fish.
There you go, buddy.
Those are better head shakes.
There you go, buddy.
Nice.
So fun out of this deep water. You're on a little roll out here. You got one nice eater here, huh?
Yeah, nice eater there.
What's this one gonna be?
Feels a little bit bigger. Next step up for sure.
That's a nice walleye. That's a nice walleye. You crunch that spoon, eh? Beauty. Yeah, that's a gorgeous walleye.
It's a perfect table fare walleye.
Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, you want your classic eating fish. You're gonna be eating good tonight.
17,
That's what you want,
sure,
eh?
Yeah. Beautiful.
Keep him on the ice.
Yeah, nice fat, big shoulders.
Seeing flurries and yeah, a lot of good action, great fish. I mean, this is a fun walleye bite, man.
Yeah, it's definitely fun.
Get back down there.
Perfect, let's do it.
Ooh, got him. Got him. Feels like another good fish. That's a nice walleye. Look at that. Come here, buddy. Look at that fish. Wow, that's awesome. Gorgeous walleye. Gorgeous walleye. Right in the tip of the nose with the Super Glow buckshot. I love that color. That's my standby, right? My confidence bait right there. Whatever, lake trout, whitefish, walleyes, everything's gonna eat that bait right there. All right, I think our time here is winding down. Some more snow moving in, and before it gets dark, we are gonna head off the lake. But what an incredible day of walleye fishing that was here on first walleye ice in early January. Again, it's just super weird to say, but hey, you deal with the conditions that you're given. And this year, we've been given some crazy ice conditions, but it's nice that cold weather's finally set in. We have snow, and a lot of those bigger lakes like this one are locking up, so we're able to get out here safely and efficiently and chase after these walleyes. But as a general rule of thumb, early ice, early season, November, December, those walleyes are shallow. As winter progresses, January, February, they kind of push deeper. So look to those deeper breaks, those deeper shoreline breaks, and find that magic depth and fish away, and you can have a great day on the ice. From all of us here at Superior Angling, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.